Hi, my name is Vyacheslav and this is the final showcase of my 2D racing game project created using Java and the libjdx framework. The goal of this project was to build a functional and modular racing game with features like car selection, races, and basic backend integration. I also used Supabase to implement user login and registration. In this video, I'll walk through the key features, gameplay, and some of the technical details behind the scenes. So when you first launch the game, it opens up on the login screen. Now, if you don't have an account yet, you can go to the register screen. And here you can insert your username, email, and password and sign up and make an account. But I already have an account, so I'm going to go back to the login page. So after putting your details in, you can then click the login button and it'll transfer you to the play screen. So the user system stores information on the backend and the login screen provides immediate feedback if the credentials are incorrect or missing. Now, if we press play, we get to the main menu of the game. From here, you can either visit the dealership, the garage, or you can choose to drive. The buttons here bring you to other screens, which are managed using the libjdx screen API to keep everything modular and organized. So you do already start off the game with a bit of starter cash and a free car. But if we want to buy a new car, we have to head over to the dealership. And here we can look through and select different cars to buy. And if you click on one of these cars, it gives you all of the information about the car on the right of the screen. Like the name, the price, the stats, and the history of the car. There are quite a few cars to choose from in this game. The starting amount of cash is already enough to upgrade car right off the bat, so we can do that. And now, if we scroll down here, it says owned. We can't buy the car a second time. So now if we head back and head to the garage, the car will be here. And we can select it and get information about it when we select it. All of this data is saved and persistent to local file, but will probably be stored in a database in the future versions of the game. So since we've already clicked the select button on this car, that preference will be saved and we can now go back. And if we choose to drive, it will be the car that we have currently selected. So this game uses WASD controls to move around. And we do have a race over here with different racing modes. So we have the option to exit this menu, race solo just as a time trial, or race an opponent, an AI opponent at the moment. So first we could try out the solo race. We have a start race button. We can always go back using the menu. But as you can see, you'll be racing on your own. You just press W to go forward. So once the race starts, the game basically continually scrolls the background, tracks your speed, and allows the player to control the car with keyboard input. The game handles movement, collision detection, and camera tracking all in real time. So once you finish the race, the amount of cash you have gets updated. You can either retry or go back to the map. So if we go back here and choose race opponent option. So if we click start race now and wait for the countdown. As you can see, we will have an opponent now, which our car easily beats because the opponent has the starter car at the moment. But this game does also have collision detection. As you can see, the car can't go past the walls here. And as you can see, we've won. We can now retry the race and it should still work. The AI reset its position. Okay, now we'll let the AI car win to see what happens. As you can see, the AI car has gotten ahead of me. And there we go. We've lost. We've earned just half the money. It doesn't show it here, but we don't earn as much money. Now we can go back to the map. And if we go back to the menu, we have won a bit of money for the racing. Now let's take a quick look under the hood of the game. As you can see down here, we do get some information about the game while it's running, like the car I'm driving and which one I have selected. So this project is structured using libjdx's recommended multi-module setup with separate screens for each major feature. For example, the game screen handles the main part of the game where you drive around but you're not racing. And then we have garage screen and dealership screen to handle the garage and the dealership. These classes manage the car data and the UI rendering. So car data is hard-coded into a JSON file and includes fields like price and name. Supabase is used for authentication and storing player accounts. I have also used Tiled to design the maps for this game, and I've used Paint.net to develop the sprites and the tile sets for the game. So in the future, I'd like to add more race modes, more advanced security features, more different types of races, more areas to explore in the map, and then also have statistics about the player, like the amount of cash they have, stored in a database instead of locally, and also make more advanced settings options for the game and modernize the entire UI. Anyways, thanks for watching the showcase of my 2D racing game project. From this project, I've learned a lot about game development, back-end integration, and Java architecture through this experience. If you'd like to try the game or explore the code, the project is available on the GitHub. Feel free to reach out with any questions. Thank you for watching.